Hi everybody, I'm Melissa with Pixie Dust Adventures.
And I'm Easton from Easton's Edge.
I bring the facts.
And I bring the fun.
And hopefully together,
we give you something that's exciting to watch. We are going to be breaking down our review of the Disney Wish into a series based on topic.
We are going to look through things with you, such as kids clubs, adult spaces, pool decks, entertainment, of course the dining, and more.
So let's get started.
On board the Disney Wish, there is something for absolutely everyone. And right now, we are going to take an in-depth look together with you at our experience of the kids clubs. And your journey begins the minute you step on board the Disney Wish and you step into the Grand Hall and they hand you, kids and kids at heart, a magical wishing wand that says the Disney Wish on it. They're complimentary.
That's right.
You do get to keep them. And you get to make a wish.
Right.
The fairy godmother.
With the fairy godmother. So you're immersed the moment you get on board, you're instantly thrown into Disney magic.
Let's listen in.
Fully enchanted, reading begins. So, on the count of 3, let's wish for enchantment and adventure. And call out together, wishes to come true. 1, 2, 3. Wishes to come true.
And she says some fun fairy words, fairy godmother words, and the chandelier lights up, and it's all sparkly and great. And who are our special guests there?
Rapunzel and Flynn Rider, of course.
Because Rapunzel is on the back of the ship, and on the back of the ship, her hair is 60 feet long.
Which is absolutely crazy.
But this is where your journey begins when you get on the ship, but we are not here to talk about the
We're here to talk about the kids club, so let's go.
Let's get started. We're on deck 2. We're headed down the hallway, and the carpets, the ship is themed front to back, stem to stern, top to bottom, everything else. The carpets are stars. In the Oceaneer Club area, you can see, and we're headed to around the corner here. It's a Small World Nursery, which was closed at the time of filming, so I can't take you in, but I do want to tell you a little bit about it. It's a Small World Nursery. It is for kids ages
6 months to 3 years, and it does come at an hourly fee extra rate. It's the only kids club or nursery that's going to come with an extra charge.
It costs extra, and you do have to have a reservation in advance for
it.
So you want to plan in advance for those little ones.
But let's move on to the Oceaneer Club.
Deck 3 in the Grand Hall, you can see the podium. That is the check-in for the kids club on deck 2. How do they get down to deck 2?
They go through an awesome little slide right there.
Okay, so your kids get to check in on deck 3 and slide their way down to deck 2, and don't worry, if they don't want to slide,
they can always take the stairs. That's right, because we want to be like very friendly. If your little ones doesn't really want to go down the slide, they can. And make sure, by the way, that if you, like us, are too old and you do want to go down that slide, make sure to go to the open house because you can go down it.
Right. Alice in Wonderland theme. I love it. Going down the stairs, like going down a rabbit hole, and you have come into Alice in Wonderland. The carpets, everything else. But here's the front of the Oceaneer Club. You can check in there. The kids have magic bands like they do in Walt Disney World. They scan them on the Mickeys, and they can go into the Oceaneer Club. You can see where the slide comes
And that
out
slide is like a little rabbit hole into the Oceaneer Club. So that's,
it is.
That's really cool.
I love it. With the theming of Alice in Wonderland. Look at the Cheshire Cat.
And the stairs are like lit up with the Cheshire Cat on the side.
They change colors.
It's so cool. Cool.
I don't know. I'm so impressed. I could just stare at the carpet and the walls and the stairs and look at all the theming for
no kidding, guys.
Hours.
No absolute kidding. That slide. Something else. You're getting ready. You're going to see it soon. But
down the hall. This is going down the hall the other way into the Oceaneer Club. Look at the artwork. The artwork from Black Panther, Marvel. And on the other side of that artwork is part of the kids club that is the Marvel Superhero Academy.
Right, so this is where you're going to meet some of your favorite characters such as Ant-Man, the Wasp, Black Panther, and it's very, very, you're going to see it soon too.
Meet characters, we're going to show you around that area, but coming up next on the wall we have awesome artwork for Star Wars Cargo Bay. Also in the Oceaneer Club.
Super cool. This Oceaneer Club is probably my favorite.
It is. But lots to do for Star Wars fans of all ages. If you're over 12, you have to come and check it out during an open house. But there are those open houses. So watch the Disney Navigator schedule for those.
Of course. And back into this Alice in Wonderland main area where you're going to check into the Oceaneer Club. And you can see all of that carpet. That's carpet something up with all the little things.
It really is, and the flowers and the vines. It makes you feel small.
Oh no,
how big
that's true. I didn't realize that. The leaves are big because it makes you feel. She just pointed that out.
Eat this or drink that, and you get smaller. And of
Wow.
course, the Cheshire Cat grinning as well.
But
Here we go. Down the slide. Whee! Into the kids' club.
that's no joke. That looks fast.
It is. And it's clear on the top, so you're not getting claustrophobic because
Right.
you're enclosed, and you can
Right.
see it slides right down there to the hand washing stations.
Right.
So when you enter the Oceaneer Club, you have to wash your hands first. You stick your hands in there, and it automatically washes them.
Right. We have to. That is. They
I
spin
want one
around.
in my house.
Soap, water. It's beautiful. I've been in there before.
But the artwork, black and white art sketches on the walls of all kinds
Right.
of characters. See if you can find your favorite. Hey, drop a comment below.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
hear who your favorite
Let us know the timestamp where your favorite
I know.
character is on screen and what that character is.
or off screen. All right. Fairytale Hall coming up here on the right for every little prince and princess. It has 3 different themes in Fairytale Hall. You can see the sun there, and this is Rapunzel's art studio.
Now, this is almost kind of a replica of her little castle where she's locked away in because you can see out the window.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah,
Even I want to make art in Rapunzel's
I
art
do.
studio. Okay, the next themed little room, part of Fairytale Hall, is Frozen, of course. You can see those little band tap things glowing on the
Right.
other end.
so everything's interactive and stuff. Yeah, it's really
And
cool.
there's iPads there.
Right.
And the way the windows are lit makes it feel like outside
Oh yeah.
the window.
Oh yeah, no. But everything, here we go.
Beauty and the Beast.
Now this is
The Beast's
library. Yeah, so you might not like to read, but you will like to read in
fireplace.
this library. I
I
mean,
know.
look at this. Look at all the books.
Perfect for story time.
Holy
and look
moly.
at the ceiling. The rose for Beauty and the Beast, the snowflake for Frozen, and the sun for Tangled.
Right.
It's really, it's a pretty area.
Yeah, it's like 3 different worlds in one little area. Man, I wish I was little again.
But at least there's the open house. All right. No, I had to take one last look at
Yeah.
Rapunzel's art studio.
Absolutely
there with
beautiful.
The sun above it. I think it's so cool. But we're gonna go back out and across the hall
Right.
of the Oceaneer Club to the Walt Disney Imagineering Lab.
Taking a look at some of those animated characters, almost like the sketched on the walls. So
Oh, they do
That's
have
cool.
drawn on the walls, but okay. This I'm so sorry, guys. The
It's-
Imagineering
Right.
Lab is all about STEM focused
right.
activities.
So you're gonna have all kinds of science and stuff like
Look,
that.
a 3D printer.
That is absolutely crazy to me because you're almost a new
Well,
ship
you're-
has modern technology.
You're studying how the Disney Imagineers get started. And I
Right.
think there was like 8 seats at each table and 10 tables, so lots of room for everyone.
Right.
But you're studying ideas and how Walt Disney Imagineers start the
But
project.
To me, that
Look at
3D printer is absolutely insane. It's such a modern item
Oh, and there's hand washing stations. in
for a
there.
modern ship.
I keep seeing things.
course.
I'm like squirrel, and I
Yeah.
think there's so much to see. So much to see and talk
You just
about.
gotta go check it out.
Part of the Imagineering Lab, you can
Right.
design your own roller coaster.
Yeah.
Right
so
here.
here you can scan your band and you can make your own roller coaster, but you can actually ride your own roller coaster, which we'll take a look at in a
And the
second.
little ride vehicles don't actually move.
Right.
But
No,
you
it's
tap
not-
your band, build your roller coaster right there.
Once again, I feel like that is to
Sit down in the seat.
right. That's kind of like to help for all ages, I guess, or to
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah.
more user friendly. So the little cars
Right,
themselves don't
right.
move, but that screen in front of them is curved. So you do feel like you're
You're-
immersed in the roller coaster.
yeah.
And right now I'm seeing Thunder Mountain.
oh yeah, no, this is totally
It's a home built Thunder Mountain, so it's
Yeah.
not an exact replica,
Exactly.
but the theme reminds me of
it
Thunder
does.
Mountain.
It does. Absolutely. But this looks like so much fun, especially when you're little. Man, can you imagine riding this?
And there's nothing like this on any of the other ships.
Of course. This
It's engaging that they can,
Yeah.
kids
Yeah.
can engage and experience.
once again,
what
you're
they
looking at
built.
that very modern technology that they didn't have the technology to do this on some of those other ships. So this is cool to see.
They didn't.
So coming down over here and you're coming around the bend and all kinds of cool stuff.
All kinds of neat stuff.
All
there.
kinds of trinkets and just little Easter eggs almost around every single corner.
And right here we have Mickey and
Right.
Minnie's Captain's Deck.
What does this
Oh my
remind you of?
goodness.
what does this place remind you of?
I don't know.
The
What
malls.
should it remind me of?
The malls, play areas. They totally look so much like those little play areas
But
in the
it's all
malls.
Disney
But they're
themed.
totally
And
Disney
those
now,
don't
yeah.
exist in the malls anymore, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But this is, I think it's geared more toward littler kids,
Right.
toddlers and things, but how much fun is that?
That looks like so much fun. It almost reminds me of like the top deck of a ship because of the floor and the yellow, strips and stuff and all kinds of cool stuff there. And it reminds me so much of like the top deck. And then you have your play area and your slide, which of course they're going to be little slides because once again, it's for littler kids. So they're not going to go down a 10-foot slide in the play area. So you want a little bit, but man, can you imagine being so little and running around and playing through here? That looks like so much fun.
It does. Slides and...
My goodness. And this is almost like a blast from the past because the old kids clubs had this little like ship steering wheel. They had a lot of them and those little monitors and you could steer your ship in and out of port with like a little gear shifter and you're driving them and that is almost
There was
the
just
same.
one
Right,
there. One
right.
there with the screen.
But you have a captain's wheel. And
I
it's
know.
just-
And little chairs, little fun things for little ones to run
Right.
around and explore.
Right.
It's bright, cheery, airy, easy to keep clean. Disney always keeps everything very,
Oh yeah,
very
spick
clean.
and span.
A
Spick and
table
span.
and a boat. Oh my goodness. Okay. Back to out here to the main part of the hall. And then again, this is another look at Fairytale Hall.
Look at that entrance. It's like a castle walls and then a
Oh,
pillar.
it goes to brick. It goes from the artwork to the brick.
Right. It's almost like you're just pulling the creativity out of kids.
But I know. All right, now back into Disney's Oceaneer Club, into the main entrance space. This will be a space where characters come and interact with the kids. They'll see a lot of characters, story time,
And they'll be playing so many kinds
hall.
of, they'll have so many different games and fun activities in this main area with all the kids. And on that big screen you saw would be all kinds of fun stuff on there.
Okay, wait. My favorite part, Star Wars Cargo Bay.
So let's move into here and let's check this out. Man, all the Star Wars fans are like on the edge of the seats because it's so cool. I can't wait. So from the moment you work in here, you're looking at Disney characters and then just boom, Star Wars, everything. You're in
Cargo
ship.
Bay. And there's an
Right.
activity that the kids can get a tablet and go around and interact with characters and find all the little
Right.
critters that are being hauled in Cargo Bay. But there are buttons to push and screens to look at and activity. Oh gosh.
Absolutely. So many things. Imagine being 3. You come in this room and there's like 1,000 switches everywhere and buttons to push.
For every Star
Right,
Wars fan.
Right. Just, man, though. Look at all this. Look at all these little details that a kid might not even appreciate or care about, but they put them there anyway because it's so immersive like
I
that.
know, the little droid head.
Right.
And there, I had to walk around here to give everyone a really good look at all the details.
You could see like a little table there and the port.
He looks
Right.
real. I mean,
Oh my goodness.
as real as they could get, and
I mean,
especially
look at
from a kid's perspective.
His mouth opens and he like roars and stuff.
He
It's
does make little squawky noises.
I wouldn't say roaring for a pork. But you do have this table in the corner for kids to kind of chill, hang out. I mean, I'm sure the counselors will have games on here because
And there's a screen right here, and you know what? Chewie and Rey do come to visit.
And that was even during an open house.
They do pay a visit, so you can interact with Chewie and Rey.
Everybody
during
go
your
check
trip.
it out.
And you have to walk around and look at all the characters.
Right.
If you can read Arabish, you can read these signs.
Please let us know if you could read those. What those say, by the
Critters,
way.
not characters, critters.
Critters.
The critters in Cargo Bay.
Yeah, so you can, and those are once again the kids can interact with these. That looks so real.
I know, and look, he has a little porg.
That looks really
Little
real.
chew toy.
Yeah, and it's a little toy porg in there. I mean, come on, what gets cuter? Can I have one of those in real life? Once
He's
again,
going somewhere. He's called something.
right? If you know
Arabish, I'll hear it
Comments.
in the comments. But
Check
look
it
how
out.
cute he is.
and his little tail's wagging, and he breathes.
Smile on his face. Yeah, you can see him breathing.
Like-
Let's see if I can get close here.
Look at him. Wow.
Yeah.
So detailed. So detailed. Right. Moving on from that little critter. We're once again all these immersive boxes and wires and stuff that really you don't need, but you have them there, and it makes it that
Oh,
much
and
more
look, see,
detailed.
tap your band. Little guy was demonstrating there to start
Right.
your journey through Cargo Bay.
Right. So here's another critter. This one's a little less cute and cuddly than the others.
I know, but you look, you can see him breathing.
It's
I don't
crazy.
know, the reflection on the glass is kind of makes it a little hard to see.
But if you look closely, you can see his stomach expanding, or his chest, I should say.
But more things, more boxes with some Arabesh, more things to scan with the interactive activity.
Right. So that's a very, very, very cool area for every little or big Star Wars fan.
Oh, and there's one where it's interactive, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
you turn that crank on the right-hand side of this tube, and this creepy little one-eyed monster comes up out of the water.
Okay.
Not monster.
You're
Critter. Critter.
Yeah,
He's looking around.
you're 3,
There we go.
and you look up, and there's this big monster in front of him.
No,
Like,
a
it's-
monster. He's a
He's a
critter.
critter. He's not a mean monster.
He bubbles the water.
Yeah.
Makes some noises. But that was Star Wars Cargo Bay.
Right.
Again, part of the Oceaneer Club, and look at all the artwork again.
Oh yeah.
And this even.
This deserves
Okay.
some recognition.
Restrooms.
Oh yeah. So look at these doors. Look
They're
how
so
cool
cute.
that is. They're all Pixar characters. You got Wally, Coco, Nemo, Toy Story. And something that I really think needs a shout out is the fact that Disney thinks ahead, and they really think about this stuff. Look how low those sinks are, because they think
Yeah.
these aren't going
They're
to be
the
adults.
hand washing stations. Again,
Mhm.
you stick your hands in, it's soap and water,
Little
the whole
toilets.
works. It's all there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's little toilets and all kinds of little mini stuff, because for littler kids.
Yep. They didn't miss anything.
Right. No.
All right. Back out here to Star Wars Cargo Bay and the main area again. It says Oceaneer Club. And here we are. This is actually the Marvel Superhero Academy.
One of my favorite places to be,
You can
as you
tell
can
them all
tell.
about this.
Yeah, so
Okay.
the Marvel Superhero Academy, like I said, is where you're going to see some of your favorite characters during open houses and things like that. But it's also a place where I believe the kids can go and train to be hero, right?
Yeah, you can make your own hero costume. It's all Marvel
yeah.
superhero
We'll
buildings.
show you
We're going to
that.
show you some
Yeah.
characters.
And once again, with the detail,
Look
a
at
bunch
that.
of quantum cores in a little glass cabinet for you to check out, and you have the giant marker.
Looks, yeah,
Grown
so
with
they
pin
blew up a
particles.
marker
Oh yeah,
somehow.
with pin particles.
Funny things go on this ship in the
Oh, yeah.
Marvel areas. Let me
Oh,
see.
yeah.
You have to see it for yourself, though.
Ant-Man. Go check him out. Ask Ant-Man.
Yeah, you have to check out Ant-Man and yeah.
Right, and you have the little ant farms because Ant-Man. And then, of course, you have a little Easter egg there, which is the world's greatest dad trophy, which, if you know what that means, comment down below.
Ant-Man.
Comment down below.
But here's the suit. You can tap your band and make
Right.
your own superhero suit.
Right. Yeah, so this is a virtual suit, and it's going to project on. That's crazy. I do have to correct myself, by the way. It actually says world's best grandma. So,
Okay.
because I'm a Marvel fan, I have to correct it.
Anyway,
Yeah, back to
more hero suits here.
very detailed, if not exact, almost exact replicas of Black Widow's suit there and Captain America's suit here, with every little detail, every single little, with his little satchels and his belt. I want this suit. I don't think Disney would let me have that for any amount of money.
Probably not. But here's some more.
Oh, yeah.
I thought this stuff was cool.
More,
Pim tech?
my guess was pin particles. The growing kind, because those are blue. Sorry. That was my guess. And once again, there's some Black Panther, almost gauntlet or like
Look at his
guards
necklace.
and his necklace there. Yeah, that's his actual
And look at the
suit.
names on the doors.
So that's Shuri. That's gonna be Black Panther's sister,
And that's Peter Parker.
Peter Parker. So Spider-Man, P. Parker. Yeah. And then once again, a huge Marvel mural on this wall. Massive, massive Marvel mural.
Sony, that's where the characters come
Right.
to meet. We're going to see some of those in just a second here. And there's Black Panther.
Oh,
and in
yeah.
a minute, we're going to be quiet because so you can talk to Ant-Man.
Hi, great. How are you?
I'm good. The glass slipper is on deck 4. I'm just saying. It's nice.
What does that have? Are you saying I should go steal it? I'm not. Well, my stealing days are behind me.
Very nice slipper.
It is.
It is.
I'm glad you appreciate it.
It's probably like a lot of them.
But now that I'm with the Avengers,
Oh, I see.
I don't
Yeah.
need to do that anymore.
Cat probably wouldn't approve too much of stealing it.
Yeah, and I want to make Cat proud.
It's true.
That's
Like,
not something Cat would do.
I see. I see.
Yeah. But I'm glad that you see value where there is value.
Yeah.
Do you know how much the quantum cores cost?
No. How much?
More than the slipper.
Oh.
That's all.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot. Me right now?
Yeah.
No, my regulator's busted.
I see.
I need to reroute the power coupling so that way, you know, I don't go quantum.
That'd probably be.
But tonight, would you shrink all of us?
Oh, that's true. Maybe we are shrunk though.
Have you been to the technology showcase yet? Not yet?
No.
Well then, you'll see when you go to the technology
Oh,
showcase.
okay.
We have some big demonstrations planned. That's all I'll say.
That's awesome.
I'm excited to see them.
Right.
Okay, back up above the Grand Hall. For every prince and princess, we have Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique.
Right.
The fairy godmothers are here. It is an extra charge. It isn't part of the kids clubs, but I had to throw it in there with the kids clubs because you can get a princess or prince makeover. It's for kids ages 3 to 12.
Right. So these are for the little kids. So we thought we'd throw it in.
And you do have to make an appointment.
Of course.
But look at the dresses. Snow White, Cinderella,
They're so detailed.
Mulan,
You got all of them. They're Little Mermaid even. Like
Rapunzel, Brave,
Belle,
the characters from Frozen, and even Captain Mickey.
and Captain Mickey.
And Captain Mickey.
And they're so detailed. And they sometimes come with like a crown, right?
Yeah. But you come in here, have a seat, so that your little princess or prince can get a makeover by the fairy godmother. And there's
Right.
lots of seating for parents or bystanders here. And when they're done, they can get their picture in front of the castle.
In front of a prince or princess.
Totally.
A prince or princess.
Totally Instagram worthy.
Totally.
Absolutely adorable. There's a fee for the makeover, and the costumes are a different
Right.
fee. Here, this is one of the premium dresses. This is Belle. You can see the shoes underneath. You can make yourself spend a lot of money on these things.
But it's worth it. I mean, look at that.
Cinderella, the shoes underneath.
If you want to look like a princess,
White.
it's worth every penny. Because this is the best way, in my opinion, to turn into a princess or prince.
They have the little backpacks and t-shirts.
Right.
But I wanted to show you, here's the crowns and the scepters. Again, additional charge, but you can add them to your package. And they're metal. It's worth mentioning that they're metal. These aren't plastic crowns and plastic little princess scepters, and each one matches whichever dress is above it. And
Right.
I'm sure they would let you mix and match if you
Oh.
wanted to.
I don't think they care at all.
No. But each one has its complete ensemble, crown, scepter, dress, shoes. You can buy it all.
Right, so it's crazy. So it's crazy realistic, crazy immersive.
And I wanted to walk around these mannequins. There is a prince costume, and it feels like velvet or velour. I don't know, but it's real thick. Okay, wait, no, Edge.
Edge.
Tell us about Edge.
Edge is going to be, I believe, what?
11 to
11 to 14, right. So you're going to have 11, 14-year-olds in here, and you have your own drink cooler, which you can see there. And Edge, I think that the kids clubs, help you to grow up. They're more, for each age range. So for Edge, you're going to have some counselors, and they're going to kind of guide you to do some stuff, and they're not going to force you to do anything. They're not going to baby you as much, but they're going to be super friendly and be your little partner for the trip there at least. So at Oceaneer, you're going to be babied, and they're going to kind of babysit you and make you having fun.
I know, it doesn't feel like getting you. I couldn't even get you out of Oceaneer Club when you were little.
No, it's so
It's
fun
like
when you're
being
little.
baby. You have fun.
No, but
All right, but that's Edge.
Right.
Tween Club for ages 11 to 14. So you can see the drink station and the bar. Sometimes they make things, and there's USB chargers around
Right.
the bar, so kids can charge their phones.
because this new age, everybody
That's
has
what
phones.
kids do.
Now, moving
Up
on.
the stairs to
My favorite vibe. So this is going to be 14 to 17 years of age, and in here you're going to have more stuff for teenagers. So you have foosball, which you didn't see in Edge, and oh my goodness, can I tell you, it gets crazy. We love foosball here in Vibe.
look at that Mickey art. Instagrammable. This is a totally Instagrammable corner
Once
to
again.
say I was on Disney
Once
Cruise
again.
Line.
And let me tell you, the counselors are more like your best friend than your guardian.
Look
So,
at the view. Floor to ceiling windows. You can sit there and create artwork and work on things.
Oh yeah, no. And sit in those. There's just so many places to hang out with your buddies that you make on the ship. And once again, you have another drink cooler, but this time they have the addition of a coffee machine.
Yes, coffee.
Thankfully, they didn't put that
And
in
soda
Oceaneer.
and water. And now we're going into an area. It is part of Vibe, but it's also called the Hideaway. This area can be closed off for special events during certain times for 18 to 20-year-olds.
Right, but Vibe is still completely open, just not past those doors.
See, right in the middle there's a doorway that can be closed, but during the day it's part of Vibe, and then in the evenings they have 18 to 20-year-old activities in this space right here.
Yeah.
And again, under all those bars, there were USB chargers because everybody uses their phones everywhere.
It's nice to have those chargers there, especially
right there.
when you're trying to keep in contact with your mom, who's wondering, where are you at?
Because you can chat through the Disney Navigator app, and you're going to want to chat.
Right.
But anyway, okay, there you go. That's the Hideaway. It's part of Vibe during the day. It's for 18 to 20-year-olds in the evening. Drink station, coffee.
Right. So you're gonna have all kinds of teenager
and
stuff.
the Vibe, I want to mention, kids can come and go as they want to. And in Edge. The Oceaneer Club, kids cannot come and go on their own. They have to have an adult to drop them off and an adult to pick them up. But here in Vibe and in the Edge, kids can come and go.
Something that needs to be mentioned as well, that the hours do vary. So Oceaneer closes early, Edge closes a little later, and Vibe closes at like midnight.
It's all in your Disney Navigator. Oh, characters.
Oh, yes.
We have to mention characters, because kids and kids at heart love characters. Here we have Hook and Smee on Pirate Night, and there are characters everywhere.
Right.
On Disney Cruise Line.
Even just wandering around through the halls, and sometimes they'll even come into those kids clubs that
you can get in line and get pictures with them.
Oh my goodness. So much fun.
Let's see if you can track down Jack Sparrow. He's a hard one. But here we go. Chippendale. Oh, look, I got him to do a little jig for me on Pirate Night.
So
There's
they're very
pirate
interactive.
music throughout the whole ship and in the Grand Hall here and there.
And they're very interactive. They love to dance for you.
And I do want to mention here in the Grand Hall, what you're looking at right now is the Royal Gathering. The Royal Gathering is not an additional cost, but you do need a reservation. So if your princess wants to go through the Royal Gathering and see Moana and Belle and Rapunzel and Tiana, or whatever princesses happen to be there at the Royal Gathering that day, you do need a reservation to see that. But they're so cool.
Thank you guys for joining us on our walkthrough review of the kids clubs and spaces aboard the Disney Wish.
Stay tuned, because next we are going to be reviewing the adult spaces. Yes, there is something on board for the adults as well.
That's right, guys. Everybody 18 and up, get super excited, because up next is all the spaces aboard for you.
Here it comes. So if you like our videos, make sure that you like,
subscribe,
hit that bell icon to get notifications when we post new content.
And drop a comment down below, because we'd like to hear from you guys.
We love hearing from our fans. If you would like complimentary concierge planning assistance for your next Disney cruise, look me up. My name is Melissa. You will find me at pixiedustadventures.com, and you can be working with me personally to plan your next Disney cruise.
That's right, guys. When you contact her, you will be dealing with her. I hear her every day, caring for you guys on the phone, so look her up.
It all starts with a free quote and ends with your fantastic cruise and a few extra onboard perks for you. So let me know that you found me on YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.
Bye.